Miniwargaming's Ask the Wargamer.
Miniwargamer Dave here from Miniwargaming.com. Welcome, Wargamers, to another Ask the Wargamer. In these series of videos, what I like to do is grab random comments and questions that I see anywhere the eagle eye's view of Miniwargaming can see it. That makes no sense whatsoever. Basically, I get to see comments anywhere I can find them and just scrutinize them. This is a special Ask a Wargamer. In this video, I will be responding 100% to letters that I've received in the mail. And for those of us who have never seen an Ask a Wargamer before, why is that so special? Well, let me tell you. It's special because we get something special in the letters. And the main thing that's special in the letters is chocolate. It's also possibly filled with some goodness in a letter, but we shall see what we get. This is from Daniel Dill. He is from Matens, and the country is Schweiz. I gotta tell you what, I'm gonna hold the country close to the camera, and maybe you guys can tell me what that is. I don't care. It looks foreign, not domestic. It looks like European chocolate. That's what I'm hoping is in there. Oh crap, I just ripped the video. I meant to say letter. There's no actual video in this letter, so video wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. But I did rip the letter. I really didn't mean to do that. Dulces, thank you very much for the chocolate that you sent. And now for the letter. This is gonna be a hard one, folks. Looks like half of it is in either German or Austrian or some other, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot though, okay? Grüße aus der Schweiz. Ich hab dir Schokolade geklickt und hoffe, dass sie nicht geschmolzen ist, bis sie bei dir in Kanada angekommen ist. Aber es ist ja Winter, darum sollte das kein Problem sein. Ich wusste nicht, ob du lieber Dunkel oder Heller Schokolade bevorzugt. Daher habe ich dir kurzerhand fast 2 Tafeln geschickt. Das ist gut Schweizer Schokolade. That's probably chocolate. I think I got a word. Daher sollte sie dir so schmecken. I really apologize if I absolutely butchered that. I'm assuming that I did. I have no idea what I just read. You could have been like making it so I am agreeing to some sort of contract that a whole bunch of fruit is going to come in crates and I'm going to have to give it to some ethereals. That's probably not what it was. And the good thing for me, there's an English section here. It's very possible that this other section, which I think it's German, is the English version of it. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and read it. Greetings from Switzerland. Okay, so we got a country. If you didn't understand a word, just type it in Google Translator. My name is Daniel and I love your videos. I don't play tabletop, but through your videos, I learned to know and love the tabletop universe. Hold up your great and good work. Share the chocolate with Matthew. He shall be greeted as well. And Deffy, remain healthy. A big Wargaming fan, Daniel Dill. Why didn't I think of putting it into a Google Translator? That's just not even right. You know what? I'm not gonna do it because it's not even gonna be the same at all. And I apologize, I didn't mean to rip your letter. It is me being overzealous and trying to get to the chocolate. I thank you very much for that. I'm gonna fold this in half because when things are folded in half, their imperfections are hidden. It's hidden, not hidden. That's not a word. Next letter. This time, we're being smart about it. We are gonna open it with a pen. And this pen is mightier than the four-sword padded envelope. You know something special is coming when Carl Fazer makes you chocolate that he sends. And this is awesome. Thank you very much for that. I don't know who you are, but you just sent me an essay. You definitely won the contest because you needed to answer a skill testing question and submit an essay. Greetings, fellow disciple of dark gods. I've been a wargamer for about a year now. Most of my games I played with my friend's second army, which are the oh-so-glorious Space Marines. His other army is Dark Eldar. But now I've done it. I've walked right into our equivalent of your shop and bought Chaos Space Marines worth of 2,000 points. For that, I had to sell my soul to Khorne and my family to slavery. Student budget. Now I've already played 2 times with my friends, my own army. First time I got my butt kicked because darn Space Wolves are overpowered. Now I finally got enough motivation and started painting. Before that, I consumed my friend and that what color scheme I should use. And another word that looks the same, consulted and consumed. When you consult your friend, it's much different than consuming your friend. I personally liked Abaddon's Black Legion, but my friend informed me that they are too mainstream. And you're talking to a guy who collects Black Legion, just so you know it. And should I continue this fun hobby? or just listen to my older brother and get a life. You should definitely not listen to your older brother, and you should definitely continue in the hobby. Jan Panknen from Finland. English is my first language, so don't judge me by how I write, judge me by how I paint. Chocolate for the chocolate god, which I guess you are. Anyway, Happy New Year. And my goodness, how it is possible that when I'm supposed to write a small essay for school, I never get more than half a paper. But when I write very important letters from someone like you, I achieve the same in 5 bloody minutes. Enjoy your chocolate. Like I said, essay. And here's the second page. It's just pictures of some Chaos Marines that he painted. That's me. I got blood on my horns. And the other one is Matt, companions to the end. You know, this is a lot of fun. I really enjoy when stuff like this happens. You need to just make it so you continue playing the game. Hello Orange, you are my friend today. Don't disappoint me. Something chaotic will happen in the future with you. That's all I gotta say. This has no return address. This just simply has my address. I'm just gonna open you up and not rip a letter once again, which I did because these things are Lindor's and Lindor's. Lindor. To Miniwargamer Dave. Try again, Chris Harthen. I played 40k Black Templars about 6,500 points. It's either 65 or 85. You tell me. Number's right there. Is that 65 or 85? You be the judge. I like to think that it's bigger, so I'm gonna say 8,500 points from High Marshal Helbrecht, chaplain of Grimaldus Helsreth. I don't know Black Templar, so if I'm mispronouncing these, it's because I don't know Black Templar. Although I've always thought of them as some sort of rock band. Send you list, see what you think. Reply, ask the Wargamer. Eldar, 6,500 points. Avatar, Forseer, Warlocks, Dire Avengers, Howling Banshees, and a lot more. You basically have every single model in the Eldar army. I don't understand. Like, what, are you just putting words down? Right, quiz. You're pointing to a bunch of questions down. Okay. So Grey Knight, why to beat? Grey Knight, why to beat? We want to beat Grey Knights because they're not us, and they think they're better than us. Tyranids, start. No going down. How to make better? I would say, don't start them. Probably not what you asked, but I have to answer something. Death Company, why so crazy? It's because they are enraged with a whole bunch of stuff that makes them mad, which makes them attack anything they see. That's gotta be the closest. That's also known as the Rage Universal Special Rule. How Dark Eldar gone strong Eldar, no one grab. Well, they're glass hammered, so they're strong, but they're weak. Necron's still getting better. This sounds like one of those self-pep talks in a war that we fought and we're trying to survive it by crawling on the ground towards safety. 12 days of Christmas, but in video, what would in be? You know, now it's just words. Like, I really couldn't tell you. P2 from Chaos List on points. Sorry, dude. I think that letter just got all jumbled up in the warp because a Voxcaster just made it so it was scrambled. Did the best I could with that. I appreciate the chocolate. You're a good person, and that's all you need to care about. And your 3 armies, which are 8,500 points each, apparently. So you're a pretty epic wargamer. Green is good. Green is better when it's from Sweden. Did you just send me money with an arm and a franc? What is this? Kronor? It's 10 something. I'm assuming it's for Joe because that looks like an Eldar arm. Take a look at that. That's an Eldar arm of some sort, and that is money. I tell you, with all this money and chocolate, to MWG Dave and MWG Joe, this letter should be read by both Dave and Joe as there is something for both of you in it. Joe's not here. Does that mean I gotta wait for him? I don't know when he's gonna show up. It's always random. Hi Dave. Hi Joe. My name is Robin, Saga Ender of the forums, and Arcane on Twitter. First off, I would like to thank you all on MWG for inspiring me and my close friends to start playing Warhammer 40k as a full-time hobby. I would like to thank you for having a nice forum of newcomers and for being really good and funny people. But it is you, Dave, how is the center of all this. Thanks to you, I decided to start playing Chaos Space Marines, and I was getting ready to start my journey for Demonhood, but then something happened. I realized that a lot of people around my area played Chaos/Vanilla Marines, and I want diversity in my gaming, so I spoke with my friends and everyone started thinking. Soon after, we had all started an army each. I picked Dark Eldar because they happened to get a new codex, and they are fun and challenging to play. I get to say, just as planed, and only one I knew had ever played Dark Eldar, but quit using them in favor of Tyranids. What do you think about this, Joe? It's good so far? Okay, I think it's good. Are you okay with it? Okay. So when all was said and done, our group covered all races and factions except Necrons. However, even though I love my Dark Eldar, I still feel the need for some chaos. So here is a vow from me to the Dark Gods and you, Dave. Once my Dark Eldar cable is complete, I will get a Chaos army and I will field the Demon Prince. P.S. The chocolate is yours. Get back, get back. Now over to you, Joe. Your Otard can't go armless anymore, so my Archon sends you one of his best power swords. It has been forged to reflect the truth that you are really not a nice guy. You're an awesome nice guy. Deny it if you want, but you're not a Dark Eldar. You're an Eldar. You're a chaotic good space ninja. We hope you like this sword and hope you put it to good use against the lesser races. But that is not all. No, there is more. I am also sending you a Swedish 10 krona for your secret project. If you don't need it for the secret project, then keep it as a good luck charm. It is a bit more than $1, but less than $2, but only slightly. And before I go, there is one final thing. One day, we will come when we invade your store. With the guile of my Dark Eldar, the strength of my brother's inquisitorial might, the overwhelming numbers of my friend Grand Moff Oscar's Orc Wa, and the technology and firepower of my Tau ally, the Terissa, we will be victorious. There will be dice rolling. There will be dead piles, and there will be a lot of people loving their lives. Prepare yourselves for the Nordic advance. P.S. I would like to thank the Dark Eldar sub-forum for being awesome and supporting. Joe, my arm's tired. I'm gonna put you down now. How come he gets all the money and I get the chocolate? Yes, I know I ask for the chocolate and he asked for the money, but don't say something obvious like that. That's not, that wasn't Cantonese. Simple letter, short and sweet. Dear Dave, Matt, and Joe, my name is Hunter Sheely. Your videos inspired me to collect a 40k army. I play Imperial Guard. I have 3 infantry squads, 1 heavy weapons squad, 1 Lehman Russ tank, 1 Chimera, 1 command squad, 1 Commissar Yark, 1 armored sentinel, Colonel Schaefer, and his last chancers. What should I buy next? Sincerely, Hunter Sheely. P.S. Def your rules. Please write to 107 East and then you give me your address. But I'm not going to write you back. I'm going to respond to you in this video because that's just how I do it. You also sent this in your letter, which I'm actually really surprised that it made it to me. You just put a naked $5 bill in your letter that went over the border, and here's the post-it note. I didn't have any chocolate, but here's some money for Dave to buy some chocolate. Thank you very much. $5 goes a long way, still, somewhat. If you're buying chocolate. In the chocolate universe, it goes a long way still. Thank you very much. I will be sure to pass on the letter to Matt and Joe. Gotta spread the love. This one I open with a red pen because the red pen signifies seriousness of heart. And I drop it. So if there was some glass in there, it's now broken. You have to do it with a dramatic face, otherwise it doesn't work as well. I just love how it's made in Sweden, and I just love my life so much. Chaos Army, good or bad, from Jason Ace Roth. Your name is Jason Ace Roth? That's a cool name. Hey there, my name is Jason, I'm from Sweden. Not that it matters. I have a question regarding A, in my opinion, awesome Chaos Space Marine Army. My plan goes like this. Chaos Lord for HQ with a Nurgle steed and give him the mark of Nurgle. Next for troops. 2 squads of some Plague Marines. Small squads to keep the points down. Fast attack. 3 troops of Chaos Bikers, 10 in each. You mean 3 models of Chaos Bikers, because the fact that it's fast attack doesn't mean that the troops come over in fast attack, because that would be awesome because there's only 2 fast attack choices. If you don't include spawn, they don't really have anything. I'm going on a rant right now. I'm going to continue your letter. Total of 30 with the mark of Nurgle. It should be sick. They almost always get cover saves. And thanks to the bikes plus my mark of Nurgle, they'll get a toughness 6, which makes them hard to kill. They are fast and will have no trouble getting close to the enemies in no time. Tau, watch out. Honestly, that should be sick. And all this for just around 1,500 points, and it still should give you some points for equipping some anti-tank, etc. What do you think? P.S. There's a reward for you in this letter, some Swedish chocolate. You'll love it. Best regards, Jason Ace Roth. P.S. I'm playing Blood Ravens and Necrons. Well, let me tell you, you will be incredibly tough, you will be hard to kill, but you're not impossible to kill. And the right army with the right weapons will be able to slaughter you. That's all I'm gotta say, because with the bikes, you have to spend so many points on getting them, and you're essentially all bikes, right? You're 30 bike models. That would actually be very interesting to see. I've never seen that before. A Chaos Bike Army. If it is going to be a Chaos Bike Army, I would definitely suggest going Nurgle. There, you got it right there. I think that overall you will have fun playing this list. Do I think you will win 100% of the time? No. Do I think you will lose more often than you'll win? No. Because Nurgle is really tough. You're going to beat out a lot of your opponents and you're going to outmaneuver them, and it's going to be fun for you to watch that. But like I said before, you're kind of putting your eggs in one basket here. Your Nurgle eggs that are hatching into spawn, which is just gross. My OCD is going nuts. So in the end, I say good luck. Please let me know how it works out. Post somewhere where you think I'll find it. Well, that's a recipe for an imitation of spam. I retract that sentence. Now, for the last letter of the day, and this was global priority mail. Oh, it has a little tab to open up. This guy is important. And it's a short and sweet letter. I like the ones that are short and sweet. I am not going to lie. Thank you for the Hershey's. Last letter, my friends, last letter. Dear Dave, I am a Spaceball player, but I am starting a second army. The army is going to be Chaos Demons, and I would like to know what would be a good start. Should I start with getting a battle force, or should I start by getting individual boxes of demons, and which HQ should I start with? I could use a Chaos player's advice. Sergeant Sharp. P.S. In the package, there is a chocolate bar for you, and a gift for Deffy. So this is the gift for Deffy. This is actually hand-drawn. Deffy will love it. This is awesome sauce. What are you talking about to get your face right? Don't be so critical. He loves it. He loves it. Well, let me tell you, I would personally go to the route of getting individual boxes and individual HQs, as opposed to getting the battle force in this case. The reason why is because sometimes in certain battle forces includes models that you don't necessarily want. Whereas if you get the individual boxes of the models that you want, you get exactly what you want. It only works out to be beneficial to get a battle force if everything in the battle force is what you want. Most of the time that's the case, but sometimes that's not the case. Weigh which one is better for you, then go with that option. When I collected Blood Angels, I didn't get a battle force. When I first collected Chaos, I got a battle force. Does that answer the question? So thank you very much for all the letters that you have sent in with chocolate inside them. I would very much appreciate it if you send more letters with more chocolate, because this is just fun. Wouldn't it be awesome to just come into work one day and you have a whole stack of letters that have chocolate in it? How much would you love your life? That's why I love my life. Please send all your chocolate to Ask the Wargamer, 411 East Main Street, Welland, Ontario, Canada, L3B3X3. Because today is a good day. It's gonna say to die, but we don't really want to die. We want to kill stuff before we die. That's all I have time for right now, and happy war. I don't understand why people peel these.